What up, though, Jamin? Hello, welcome back. This is the Kingdom of Tani. This is a mini tour that I'm doing. We're walking through an area that leads us from the Citadel to the Tree of Elders, and I'm going to do a quick run through of the Tree of Elders. Now, the elders are the most highly respected people in the kingdom. They have valued opinions, and people come to get counsel on all kind of matters, including legislation and laws and different dispute settlements and things of that nature. They are very well versed on bureaucracy and everything else, and have specialties in things like war and everything. This is one of the apartments that somebody that is a member of the Citadel or a helper of the Citadel would live, and also where the family members, the extended family members of the elders would live. We like everybody to be under one roof. This is a fountain that I built in this whole area. As you can see, it's just kind of like a neighborhood. It's just a place for people to live that deal with government, and we just want to have a nice place for them to live. As we go up and up and up, you can see it's kind of almost like a giant apartment complex. I'm going to put some like an eatery up here, some tables and chairs for people to eat from like a cafeteria area. And you can go along this tree all the way up till you get to the apartment. Now, these are going to be the apartments for the immediate family of the elders. We'd like to treat our elders very well, and the elders are so important to the kingdom. They come from all kind of different kingdoms around the empire, and we want them to be comfortable enough to, relax. So we don't want anything like any kind of kidnapping or anything going on to influence the elders. So that way we keep most of their family, localized, and eliminate some of that stuff. Obviously they can have their own lives. They don't have to stay here, but it is a safer option for them, unless they're, in the military and things of that nature. But, it's kind of up to them, but most of the family can stay in the elder tree with the elders, for as long as they want to. That's one of the privileges of being an elder. Now we get to the mezzanine area right here, which is just kind of a lookout kind of area. Just kind of a just level for people to just walk around and be cool. This is the inner stairwell that only pretty much the elders can access, because you can't go past a certain point without going through some of the secret passages. This is the apartment for the elders. There are 5 elders. 4 are just, elders. And then the one is the supreme elder, which is the one on top. You have your hot tub that you can soak in and take in all the nature that is around you, which, as you can see, is a lot in this huge tree. So, it's just a beautiful scene, just a beautiful place to pretty much retire and live, just to keep them peace of mind. And the elders are like very wise people and very connected to nature. And the lore goes back to when, the race of people that are in this kingdom were actually living in trees. I got the concept from the mother tree, in Avatar. So yeah, these are kind of like the secret elevator passages that go down. And this is the part where you cannot go past without using one of these elevators. Okay, so you have to know where these things are and how to work them. And they go all the way down to pretty much the bottom floor, and this is the area where you will get to in the bottom floor, which, as you will see in a second, is my fountain. So you go in through the fountain and you can go all the way up to the elder apartments, which is convenient because the elders are elderly and they're not going to be walking up all of those flights of steps and all of those levels. So these are some of the bigger apartments for bigger families and stuff. We have the families of small And then we have a little bit larger apartments for a little bit larger families and things of that nature. Kind of a lounge area for people with all the comforts of home. So this is my little elder tree neighborhood. That's what it is. Now at night when we take the path back through, let's go over here. I want you to see my little improvements. My monastery. This is a bridge on my monastery that I improved. I had the lava going straight down, and then I decided I'm gonna change that. When you become a part of this monastery, a part of this religion, you have to kind of, become a monk or pretty much a nun. You have to get rid of all your worldly possessions and burn them up in the lava, and they go down this extreme lava pit that I made just because I could. All right, and this is the pathway through from the elder tree to the Citadel area. And I'm going to take you over here so we can see my power station, my power mill. I showed you this before about how the fresh water flows through and all of that. Then I decided to add some systems. I like my systems to make this work. And it's kind of like a pulley system that works with the air power that goes through and turns the water mill. So the air power, the windmill pretty much powers the water wheel and lets everything flow. And I'm gonna show you the wheel. There it is right there. So that's the windmill right there. That powers everything else and brings fresh water to my citadel. And this is the Citadel, okay? The Copper Pyramid or the West Bank Citadel. Now these rooms are meant for the elders to have counsel with the royals, okay? There's only 6 chairs, and this is for major empirical business, making the declarations and everything, like the top business of the government goes on in these rooms, under the wise gaze of the elders. These are the high council offices, which can do anything from marriage counseling to family counseling to just anything. They are pretty much being groomed to be the next elders. So they deal with all kind of minor and major problems. I love this little bathroom. It's pretty much cute. Yeah. Okay. They deal with all kind of problems in the government, but they deal with minor problems so that they understand the intricate levels of maintaining order, basically. Okay. A lot of bureaucracy goes on in this building. So you have your mediation rooms and counseling rooms for, this one sits the 36 people. This is a 36 person counseling table, which, again, you can make laws and mediate and do all of that. So for your bigger fiefdoms and your bigger kingdoms, those would be the rooms for them on this level, for everybody to come together and come to agreements and come to make different laws and things, just running the kingdom, running the government. This is your 24 person tables for the medium-sized kind of kingdoms, just a regular town, city, or whatever, city council kind of deal. People again, mediation from disputes and everything. And then you get to your 18 person, small little intimate places that, still need a little counseling. Got a little waiting area right here where you can just wait for your turn and, wait for your time to be mediated. Again, this is the capital city. So this is like Washington, D.C. for Americans, where you would go and lobby for whatever, political thing that's happening. Well, that is my West Bank tour. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I hope you'll be back for more. And that's it. I'll be doing some more stuff, guys. Just come on in, like and subscribe if you liked what you see. And I'm out. Peace.